when you've got a player like Phil Foden who can play in so many different positions, I know it's a nice problem to have, but do you think that there will come a time when he will settle into one position, or do you think he could spend the next 10 years playing in whatever role is best for his manager?
No, I'd say that there are players that play in one position, one role position, and there are players that play football. And when play football means you can play any position because you understand the game. And Phil maybe more drop positions maybe will be more difficult because still is so young, but in the final third can play up front because had the quality to move, to be aggressive 1-against-1 and arrive to the box. Can play as a striker, as a false nine, as a winger, right, left. So yeah, it's a good player. Unfortunately, the last games he have many chances in front of the keeper. In Anfield today, in front of the keeper, he didn't take a good decisions because he's too young. And he will learn a lot. The moment he will make another step, he will score more goals. But more than pleased with the 2 goals he has done.
Stuart, Simon Mullock.
Hi, Pep. The second half performance, did you feel that it was down to your players maybe feeling a little bit tired after their exertions in midweek? Or do you give
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I was going to say, do you give credit to Brighton?
I'm going to tell you the reason why we didn't play good in the half an hour in the second half. It's because in this game must be played with the ball. If you don't take the ball, the opponent, they have it. And when you face teams like Brighton, they know exactly what they have to do, you suffer. So it's a good lesson because we suffer together, and it's a good lesson for the future to say it doesn't matter the circumstances, it doesn't matter in which stadium. The only way we have to have a little success or half success or a lot success is to have the ball, to play with the ball. And we start losing balls, and we start simple things, we don't complicate it. And when that's happened, the opponent is good and you suffer. And it's a good lesson for the future.
Thank you, Simon. Jack Pitchbrook.
Hi, Pep. Back to Phil Foden. How would you describe his role in the team right now? Is he like a classic 9 or a false 9?
I answered this question. It's not a problem. The question is, it doesn't matter the position you play good, depending the movements of the opponent, depending the movements of the many other circumstances. So it doesn't matter. Important is to understand the game, and sometimes we need him here, there, right, left. It doesn't matter. This is the important thing.
Thank you, Jack. Next, we'll go to Richard Mills. Richard? Okay, Darren Howard.
Yeah. Hello, Pep. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
What did you think of Brighton's tactics today? And do you still feel, you once said Graham Potter's the best English manager there is. Do you still think that's the case?
When I have an opinion 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I have the same opinion. So I like what they do, but not today. Like they are in top 4 or up front there. I like last season when played really well and didn't get results, and I like when I met him when was managing Swansea.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he's in that position, and that's why I know exactly the victory we had today against which team we face. They know exactly what to do. They make a build-up with a good keeper with 4 in the back. They have one more man in the middle. They occupy perfectly the pockets. They have runners high and wide with the wingers. It doesn't matter. They are wing-backs or full-backs or wingers. And after that, they create the spaces for the people in the middle. They press aggressive. They have courage to play. So all the things I would like as a spectator, or I would like to see with my team, I see it. I am identified with this team, and above for many things, I think is a gentleman. So I think for English football, it's so nice to have. It's so good to have managers like Graham.
Next we go, Paul Rowan.
Hello, Pep. A couple of us missed the very beginning of it due to technical difficulties, but you took off your coat there in the second half, like you needed to kind of get, shake your team up a bit. Can you just give us a sense of how worried you were, or not, as the case may be? At the risk of repeating yourself, I'm sorry if you do.
No, look, Paul, do you know we don't play alone? You know that? So in the football game, we're playing against an opponent. I would love to play alone. We will win 10-0 every game, but we play against an opponent. And the opponents sometimes are really good. This is the case. And when you don't have the ball, and they have the ball, and they know exactly what they have to do. Listen, do you know who is the holding midfielder for Brighton? It's Lallana. Lallana is number 10 or number whatever. But put a holding midfielder. Do you know why? To make a good build-up. And when the opponents, you press Lallana, make like Bernardo. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. He break, pass, break the lines, you defend him. And when one team use this type of players, like normally holding midfielders, big ones, strong, and you put the players to do that process. And when you don't have the ball, like I said before, like this game must be played with the ball. That's why. If you don't have it, you suffer. And the lesson of this game is we have to take the ball as much as possible and suffer when the opponents are good. Because when you go in Europe and you go in the Premier League, in the top clubs, what do? Most of the time, so sometimes defend. How is the best way? Defend as less as possible. Have the ball. And we start to long balls, to start to lose easy balls. We start to complicate simple things. And when that's happened, you are in danger against Brighton, against top teams.
Okay, Mike. Mine.
Hi, Pep. Well done today. A couple of questions looking forward, if I can. Last time out in the League Cup, you played the youngsters in the game against Wickham. A lot of academy players. Rotation with a lot of important games is always part of your methodology anyway. Will you be looking to do the same on Wednesday night?
Less than some of them, but less like against Wickham. Because in that moment we had the injured players, we had different circumstances. But we will take a look next days. We play Wednesday or Tuesday? Wednesday. We play Wednesday, so we'll see training tomorrow and Tuesday, and after we'll see what is the best decision.
And I know you're not one.
Some of them are going to play, yeah.
And I know you're not one for records, but this week it is 5 years since you last lost in the League Cup. What is it about you, Manchester City, and the League Cup?
Well, it's a good, League Cup is a tournament in this country. And, we have done quite well. 4 times in a row, still we are there. We know which team we're going to face. West Ham away, so it's not easy one. But in the same times, we are going to prepare to win the game as any competition as a game.
Martin Minna.
Hello, Pep. This is Martin from Czech Radio. How careful you must be not to overburden Phil Foden? He's still 21. He plays every match.
That's good. I like as a player. He gives us something like we need sometimes. And I like the specific way to play and have the quality to play in this role. And in Anfield, play in the winger and was the important player we had. And today again, in the last game against Bruges, the same. So he's a guy as a midfield player with a lot of sense of goal. A lot. So only I'm concerned to feel is to be calm on and off the pitch. Is only what I want. So because they're still young and I still have a margin to improve.
Okay, thank you, Martin. Sam Morton. Sam Morton.
Hi, Pep. You mentioned Adam Lallana a little while ago, and we saw you were in deep conversation with him after the game. Can we ask what you were talking to him about? Was it a specific part of his game that you were...
No, about our families, the kids, this kind of stuff.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, guys, thank you.